Why, hello, human beings. How you doing today? My name is Sendo Q, and welcome to my video. And today we're going to talk about Rome Rush. And he made another video trying to figure out that, telling us that PlayStation Now is a better deal than Nintendo. Game Pass. So we're gonna go ahead and criticize him. And before we do that, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers for subscribing to my channel. And I'm happy that I earned your subscription. I really do. I am happy that I earned your subscription. And for the 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to build the NES Lego set with the little TV that comes with it. And hey, I'm thinking about giving it away. So if you subscribe, I really appreciate it. And if you come by to watch the video, I hope I earned your subscription. It'd be amazing, you know, for you to come. That just give me more time to make content, and it'd be amazing. I'd be more than happy to earn it. Now, let's go ahead and get to the video. And I'm actually going to do a live stream today as a Saturday, the 31st, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. The 31st of Saturday of July. So I am going to do a live stream with TK9 or Sorry. So that's going to be fun, and that's going to be amazing for later. So without further ado, and we're going to talk about this video because about Rome Rush, because he got more knowledge than me in Game Pass. And apparently, you know, if you see this rush room, please come in for the stream. I really want you to come in for the stream so you could, not on the stream, but to look at the stream so you could understand why Game Pass is way better than PlayStation Now. So without further ado, let me go ahead and give my opinion onto Game Pass and criticize his whole video. So let's get into it. Okay, we're in the video with PlayStation Now is the best value in gaming. Now, Rush Room, you gotta show evidence. And I hope what evidence I'm going to show you will let you know the reason why a lot of people is going with it. So let's get into the video and start watching it.
What's up, YouTube? I got a quick question to ask you. Do my opinion about PlayStation Now make me a fanboy? Because I say PlayStation Now is a better value, or I should say the best value in gaming. Does that make me a fanboy? And if so, does that make you a fanboy for saying Xbox Game Pass is the best value in gaming?
Okay, so the question he asks is, does PlayStation Now make me a fanboy? And because of my opinion. And if that's the case, does I say Xbox Game Pass make it sound like I'm a fanboy? And I say no. Neither opinions doesn't make you a fanboy of nothing. It's how can you make the argument of what's the better deal? What's the evidence that could show where everybody's going for one thing and everybody going for another thing? It's like, how can I say? It's like I'm a big fan of Razer. As you can see, I got Razer everything. But some people might say, hey, Corsair is going to be the best thing. Now, I could say, no, you're wrong. Razer always had the best items out there. They're more profitable, so on and so forth. But at the same time, I'm not giving any criticism to them. I'm just praising the company. Now, me, I'm a Razer fan. I don't think I'm a Razer fanboy because I want to say I own the Razer Phone 2, and the USB Type-C charger does not want to charge. Don't want to keep. It doesn't charge the phone anymore. So I have to use wireless charging, and I don't like that. And the fact that, you know, Razer could have done better on that part is the reason why I could criticize them. I got a Razer mouse, and I feel like it could be a lot better. So the fact that I'm criticizing the company, you know, and not on the bad parts, but I could still understand why they. I can still understand that I still a fan of them doesn't make me a fanboy. The fact that you say that PlayStation Now is a better value in gaming than Xbox Game Pass, there's no evidence in your argument. You just putting your feelings into the argument without putting any thought. Me, I'm more of a pro consumer. I want everybody to play any game in the world. I don't care how they play it, I want them to play it. But I can say that PlayStation Now is not the best value in gaming. The reason why is we're gonna go into the video so I can give you the reason. But let's start off with this. I'll be I will go into reason why everybody think Game Pass. Not go into it, but let's go into the numbers real quick of why everybody of what's the number of game people that own Game Pass and why people is using PlayStation Now. So let's get into the numbers. Okay, I did a simple Google search and I just type in how many people is on Game Pass and say right there, Microsoft Xbox Game Pass have reportedly reached yet another major milestone, topping 23 million subscribers as of April 20th, 2021. The ever popular Xbox Game Pass subscription service have reportedly reached a new milestone of 23 million subscribers as of April 20th, 2021. So these are subscription, not the fact that they could go to Game Pass and pay for the games without subscription. So that's why I call them a marketplace. So as you can see right there, Xbox Game Pass have 23 million subscriptions on there, and that's not separating PC and Xboxes. As of now, I do have Game Pass, and I do pay per month $15 because I want to play on my phone to the go. So as you can see right there, is more subscription. They have 23 million subscription. Now let's go ahead and check out people on PlayStation Now. 3.2 million subscription. As you can see right now, looking at the numbers of subscribers and subscriptions, 23 million compared to 3.2 million. So as of right now, as a whole entire world, people saying Game Pass is way better because looking at the number, 23 is bigger than 3.2. And I know you're going to say the number doesn't matter. Okay, let's go ahead and type in, I want to look up another number. Okay, I type in how many people is on Google Stadia. And say as of February 2020, applying the same logic and rough estimate of the total number of Stadia account is now between 1.6 and 2.4 million users. Now remember, PlayStation have 3.2 million subscribers, and Google Stadia have 1.6 to 2.4. And now we're looking at it as PlayStation Now have more subscriptions than Google Stadia. Now, don't get me wrong. I think, in my opinion, Google Stadia is way better than PlayStation Now because you can play the games while having a subscription as long as you pay for it and everything. But the numbers saying there's more people on on PlayStation Now than Google Stadia. Yes, Google Stadia made some bad PR. They really did. They started off rough and everything. People can't trust them, all that, and everybody's saying that due to what they doing, it's going to flop because a lot of Google stuff flop. To me, I think Google Stadia is a decent product. But ever since Game Pass came out, Game Pass is a superior product. But if I want to compare Google Stadia over to PlayStation Now, then PlayStation Now look like it have more subscriptions on there. That's just facts. But at the same time, I can say Google Stadia got some stuff, but they failed. That doesn't make me a Google Stadia fanboy. Compared to your logic, it does make me sound like a Google Stadia fanboy. But I could criticize their at the same time, I could criticize Google Stadia for what they did. Is that a bad service? I'm not going to say they're a bad service. I tried it, I like it. But at the same time, PlayStation Now, I tried it, I dislike it. But it doesn't mean that it's a bad service. I feel like they could become better if they take the same approach that Microsoft doing. But that doesn't mean it's not a good service because they offer you more games. So what?
My point in asking that question is, how can one's opinion determine who they are as a person. If my opinion is that, that's just my opinion.
Okay, let me bring this up to you if that's the case. A person could say, in my opinion, all black people is more superior than white people, and another person in all white people is more superior than black people. Do you think that their opinion is valid? No. And are you going to call them racist for that? Yeah, you're going to call them racist, but hey, it's his opinion. So yeah, opinions doesn't have to be that is their opinion make them right or wrong. It's just there's flaws in that situation. That's the part you don't get. That what you say, your opinions making you sound like you're a fanboy, because you don't bring up any arguments that that um that combat with your viewpoint. So yeah, just because the opinion doesn't make it right.
As easy as as easy as you are to throw that label on me, I can easily throw that label on you because you're doing the exact same thing that I'm doing.
Okay, if that's the case, bring the evidence of your opinion. Well, I'm going to bring up the evidence of my opinion. I'm showing you numbers that Game Pass is more popular and more stable than PlayStation Now. I'm bringing the evidence. Show me your evidence of PlayStation Now being a better value than Xbox Game Pass. All right?
The reason why I made this video is because I was going to do a comprehensive breakdown in the differences between PlayStation Now and Game Pass, and why I feel like PlayStation Now has the better value.
Okay, so why did you do the video? I mean, I saw this video before, but you should have just still did the video.
But I, messed around, twiddled my thumbs too much, and I was beat to the punch by Mystic.
Nobody get beat to the punch. If you want to do the video, you still got the right to do the video. I wanted to do a video on Bubble Toad because of the the Steam Deck versus the Nintendo Switch, and where his viewpoints on that was wrong. A lot of people beat me to the punch, but I still did the video. So what making you stop doing the video that you don't want to do?
Mystic actually did a video doing a full comprehensive breakdown from the small, tiniest details between both services.
Okay, so why you didn't do it? I mean, TK9 did a video deep into Game Pass. Okay, I did a video of Game Pass versus PlayStation Now. I did those videos. I could go into it more, but I'm not gonna pay money for PlayStation for what they've done in the past. I'm sorry. My mindset is whatever they did in the past, I'm not gonna pay that money. I refuse to. That's just my morals of I'm not gonna give money to a company that I disagree with. Like my graphics card is AMD. I'm not gonna give money to Nvidia because they're so anti-consumer, in my opinion. I refuse to do that. So why would I give money to a company that I don't care about?
And of course, he didn't have his own opinion. Well, did he? I don't know. He's. I don't know. I don't know how to explain Mystic, but regardless, I think that looking at that video, it has the better value than Game Pass.
Okay, so I'm gonna look up Mystic later and see what I can see. But like I said, I'm having TK9. I'm sorry, on my stream, and we're gonna talk about the Game Pass value because I'm gonna go ahead and put in the description, and I hope you see this, Rum Rush. Look into the Game Pass because I got a feeling that you don't look into that situation. So I'm gonna put the link in the description, and please watch that video because apparently you don't understand how values work.
We can argue availability and all of that stuff. We talking about right now. Game Pass does not have as good a value as PlayStation Now.
What's your evidence? What is your evidence that Game Pass is not a better value than PlayStation Now? I want to see this. Yes, it's your opinion, but show me why is a better value than PlayStation Now.
Because the games are new, makes it, launching day one in Game Pass makes it the better value. I don't know. That's subjective to me.
You looking at the main thing where games come out day one. That's not the only perks. Let me see if you come up with any other perks.
I would rather have old games that's great than new games that's mediocre.
So we talking about if we're talking about subjective when it comes down to games, then I could say that the games on PlayStation Now is crappy games compared to Game Pass. You see how that argument doesn't work? Just because you don't like the games on Game Pass doesn't mean the person that's going to like the games on PlayStation Now. So that means that argument right there in that other person argument goes out the window. Show me more value. Now since you're saying games are subjective, that's thrown out the window. What can I get in Game Pass? I mean that I can't get in Game Pass that make Game Pass and PlayStation Now better. Give me better evidence in that.
You know, I'm just saying. Just because the games are new launch games doesn't make Game Pass the better service.
That let's just say the games on the same level. Let's just say games on the same level. Let's just put all the games on the same level. Just because you don't like the games on Game Pass, I got a feeling because they're on Xbox or Game Pass, that's why they're not better. But I can't argue with that. But let's just say both games is on the same level. What can I get that Game Pass cannot give me?
It just doesn't. Well, majority of their games that launches on day one on Game Pass isn't all that great.
Again, that's subjective. You just say subjective, so that's out the window. We're putting all the games on the same level.
It's not that great to begin with. Not to mention all of the padding that they do in Game Pass. The padding in Game Pass is insane, and you're paying more money for the padding. For the services, but they padding it.
You mean by having like older version of the games? Like I don't know what you're talking about, but go on.
So the money you're actually spending on games you will not play, not might not play, you will not play.
I can say that about PlayStation Now. There's games on there I don't want to play. So what's the point of me spending money on a service that I'm not going to play? See, I'm telling you, let's put the games on the same level.
It's crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't feel like paying $180 a year for Game Pass just to play games day one a necessary purchase when I could get the game, day one and not have to spend nowhere near as much money. $60 for a new game, 2 games, $120. How often do these new releases that you're gonna play?
I'm going to say this. To me, I think Game Pass is so eco-friendly than you could think of. And I just came up with this just now. Think about it. Instead of spending all the money on physical games that you got to use material to make, and then you sell it to GameStop or whatever, and the games doesn't get sold, so they gotta throw it in the trash after certain time and everything. That doesn't help the environment. So yeah, there's some people out there that will get games. I'm not talking about that, but I'm just thinking as Game Pass being eco-friendly. You got all these games that you have that you could play. It's same thing with PlayStation now. You got all these games that could play without hurting the environment. So I can say on both sides, both services, you can have games that is eco-friendly to the environment. That's the plus on PlayStation Now, and that's a plus for Game Pass. So there we go. So just explain yourself, dude.
Hit Game Pass. Just because a new game hit Game Pass doesn't mean it's a game that you want to play. Because if I'm actually I'm actually subscribed to Game Pass right now, and I don't even want to touch Psychonauts.
That's one game. First thing, that's one game. Psychonaut is one game. If you don't want to play it, that's fine. You know what that's called? Options. Options. It's an option that you can play. Maybe another person want to play Psychonaut. Maybe another person want to play Psychonaut. You're just your own person. There's a whole bunch of people out there that want to play Psychonaut. Just because you don't want to play it doesn't mean nobody else want to play it. They give you options.
It's going to Game Pass day one, and I could give a crap about a Psychonauts. I could care less.
But the next person could care less. And plus, it comes out on Game Pass. They could just play it on Game Pass without spending more money. If that game was on PlayStation Now, that would be amazing. Just because you're not thinking about the whole entire world. You're thinking about you and you alone. And that's messed up. Your own person. Xbox is not thinking about you. Sony is not thinking about you. They're thinking about how much money they can make. And in your mindset, they're thinking about you. Just because you don't want to play the game doesn't mean the next person want to play it. How stingy, how irresponsible can you think about that? You're telling people that just because you don't play Psychonaut doesn't mean you should play Psychonaut. You know what? Play any game I'm going to tell this to the whole world. Play any game you want. Because games are meant to be played. Just because just because Rome Rush don't want to play Psychonaut doesn't make your experience of playing Psychonaut ever. And Rome Rush, rewatch your videos. I know you're doing it on the cell phone. I know you don't have a PC. And that's the second verse. I don't believe you have Game Pass. You don't own Xbox. I don't think you own the Xbox, and I don't think you will want to play games on PC. So how do you own Game Pass? What, you stream it on your phone? That's the only way you're going to play it? That's streaming. There's other options. So just because you don't want to play the game doesn't mean it should hurt the other person. You're your own demographic. I'm thinking about everybody else.
So what? Saying Forza come after that. Okay. Out of all of those games, Forza is the only one that I'm willing to I wouldn't subscribe to Game Pass for, but I definitely will play day one.
So you don't want to play Psychonauts, but you want to play Forza. You just contradict yourself. Maybe I don't want to play Forza, so therefore you shouldn't play Forza. You see how that doesn't work? That's the tone of your voice. I don't want to play Psychonaut day one. Somebody else want to play. Oh, I might play Forza, but I'm not going to play on Game Pass. That's an option, dude. That is an option. And that's the part you don't understand. And that's the reason why I play on PC. I have options. I don't have to I don't have to play stuff on BattleNet. I definitely don't want to play on Epic Store. I could play on Steam. I could play on EA Access. I could play on Game Pass. I could play on PlayStation Now if I want to. There's options. Are you afraid of options? That's why you going with the PlayStation Now? Come on, man.
Right? I will. Day one Game Pass, definitely. But is it worth subscribing to a service for when I can just buy it? And if I
Okay. Do me a favor. Go to Game Pass and just buy the game. You don't have to pay for the service. Buy the game without putting money in the service. There you go.
About weight, really, realistically, about weight.
You know you could download the game already, and then when it comes out, you could play it without waiting for a download. Did you know that? Did you know that you could download games onto the Xbox even though the game is not already out yet? And then when it comes out, you could do that. They put that in to Xbox. That's one of the perks. You don't have to wait for the game to come out. You can download the game. Just go ahead, buy the game on Game Pass. Buy the game on Game Pass. You don't have to pay for the subscription. Download the game and wait. And then when it comes out, you can play it right off the rip.
2 or 3 months later, I catch it on sale. Forza Horizon 5, excuse me, 5 drops in October, September, whatever. I'll wait till Black Friday, and I get the game for half the price.
And that's options. That's options. What's wrong with options? What's wrong with options? And that's what I want to get to when we get further into this video. Options is a good thing. That's anti-consumer. I'm sorry, that's pro-consumer. Because they give you options to go. Do you really want a company to tell you to go to one store, doesn't matter what the price is or anything? Or do you want options? Why do you think I'm with PC? Because I have options to do whatever I want. Microsoft giving you the options to either play on Game Pass or pay for it right off the rip. They give you an option. And you know what's funny? You could play with mouse and keyboard support, or you could play with the keyboard and mouse and keyboard support, or you could play with a controller. You know what that's called? Options. I don't have that with PlayStation.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So, is it that much of a value? No.
Not to you. You're not thinking about the whole entire world. Remember, people that's on Game Pass is 23 million compared to 3.2 million. So apparently, everybody thinking Xbox is a great deal. Those are numbers. And I hate to say it, but numbers don't lie.
On top of that, in order for me to play online, I have to pay for Ultimate.
Not on PC. The reason why I pay for the Ultimate because I can play on my cell phone on my break when I'm at work. On PC, you don't have to. You can just pay the $10. But I guess you won't understand because you don't want to play on PC. There you go. That's an option. You don't want to play on PC. I get it. PC might be difficult for you. Okay? Have fun with the M.2 if you want to increase your storage so you can play more PlayStation games. Because apparently you got to go through above and beyond, dude, to place an M.2 into your PlayStation. And I could do it. That's fine. I could put in a M.2 storage into a PlayStation and be done with it. I'm fine. I did that before. I did that like so many times. It's not even hard. It's just they give you so much plastic, so you got to get the right fit and everything. With me, I already got the cooling system, and I could just place it in there. It's easier for me to put it in the PC over a PlayStation, but it's not hard. But at the same time, it's an option that they could get it. So, what's the whole argument, dude?
I have to pay for Ultimate, so I have to get the $180 version.
Again, if you're on PC, you don't have to do that.
You know what I'm saying? Just to play online.
All right, so I guess I'm going to go into this right now. Let's go into the selection of services / marketplaces, so we can talk about it. Okay, everybody, I'm on Microsoft website, and let me move the camera this up a little bit. Okay, everybody, I'm on Microsoft website, Oh, 20th anniversary. That's awesome. Congratulations, Microsoft. Xbox Game Pass, immerse yourself in a library over 100 high quality for over 100 high quality games. Enjoy the benefits of Xbox Live Gold, EA Play, and Play accounts device from the clouds where you join Xbox Game Pass Unlimited. Join Unlimited, see all plans, $15 a month. Okay, fair enough. So let's go ahead and go down just a little bit. Play 100 high quality game, Gold, EA Play, play on PC, phones, and tablets from the cloud. Oh, you can play from tablets. That's awesome. I mean, phones and tablets is basically the same thing. Download consoles and PC games. You can download consoles and PC games. Can I download on my PC? Oh, I get perks. I don't want to say free because technically I'm paying for it. So unlimited perks and exclusive member discounts. New games added all the time, including day one releases. That's awesome. Play day one. Play brand new games day one from Xbox Game Studio and Bethesda software plus selected indies and blockbusters. So you get Psychonauts, Back for Blood, and Forza Horizon 5. And you can play on Xbox, PC, and Xbox and PC. So transfer data, that's awesome. Xbox Game Pass with EA Play. EA is now. See, this is an amazing deal for people who want to play uh, like Madden and stuff because you get it day one, so you don't have to pay the money. You can pay for Game Pass and stuff. I think that's really smart because they don't have to pay for the game; just pay for the service. That's awesome. If they want to pay for the game, they can. That's their option. But they could just try it. If they don't like it, boom. Something for everyone. Remember, it's a something from everyone. So if you don't like Psychonauts, it doesn't mean anybody else doesn't. Da, da, da. Download and play in full fidelity. Let's read this real quick. Download and play online or offline from your Xbox console, Windows 10 PC, or both with Game Pass Ultimate. I get to download my games onto my PC? Oh, snaps. That's amazing. I get to download the game. All right. Play from the cloud. Oh, you can play games from the cloud from on Windows PC, phones, and tablet with Xbox Game Pass. And let me show you the reason why. This is my phone. All right, this is my phone that I use to call people, stuff like that. It's a interesting phone, blah, turn sideways, whatever. I like this phone, but the thing is, I can't put my controller into this phone, so I'm usually bringing another phone, and I'm just putting this into the what you call it, hotspot, and I'm using the OnePlus 10 Nord with my game with my gamepad from Razer. And look at this. I got an option to play on the go using any controller that I want. As you can see, they're using the Razer controller right here. I own that controller. You put it USB Type C. Then you got regular controller. Then you got a Windows 10 device, a Surface, and you can play your games. And then you see how many options you have? You got any way that you can play your games. That's amazing, dude. Extra benefits for Xbox Game Pass Unlimited members. So you get Xbox Live Gold, play together with friends, join the greatest community of most advanced multiplayer, get 2 to 4 free games. Quotation, you're paying for the service. They're not free, but everybody's going to say that. And then 50 up to 50% on game purchases. Then you got the perks. Enjoy free perks. Quotation are free, including game add-ons. Let's look at this actually. What kind of perks do we get? Okay, not a member, join. All right, so they give you certain perks. Boom, boom, boom. So this gives you certain perks that you could use. Let's go back. Exclusive member discount. Xbox Game Pass 20% discount. Okay, whatever. So choose a plan that's right for you. All right, so check this out. We're gonna look at console, and it say $9.99 a month. You could still play games, new games, Xbox Game Studios title the same day as release. member discount and deal. So if you don't want to pay for gold, you can just pay this. You don't have to pay for gold, and it's like $10 a month. Fair. Get your first month for $1 for PC, then $9.99 a month. Like I said, I pay for Ultimate because I can play on my phone, but I get to play 100 game high quality new games added. Xbox Gold member release same day as release discount. Also include EA Play. So I got Mirror Edge. I'm a big Mirror Edge fan, and here's the thing: I can play my games online for free. You know why? I own the PC. And then the best value, first month is $1, then $14.99 a month, and you play high quality games, new games added, studio, member discount, play games from the cloud. That's the reason I got uh, what's called Ultimate, so I can actually play games online on my console if I own one. And then free perks also include Gold, where and EA Play. For the console, you don't own EA Play, so I guess everybody going for the $15 a month so they could play like Madden and stuff because Madden is still a console selling thing, and with this you get EA Play, uh, Xbox All Access, cloud, Xbox Game Pass Unlimited, no upfront costs, you all in, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's Xbox Game Pass. All right, they give you options to play your games. You could download the games at full fidelity on PC. Now let's check out PlayStation Online. I mean PlayStation Now. All right, so we're under PlayStation Now. 100 of PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2 games ready to play on demand. That's one of the downfalls. You don't get the PlayStation 5 day one, which he admit that's kind of bad. All right, hundreds of incredible games on demand. Get inside access to a huge collection of PlayStation 4, 3, 2 games on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, or Windows PC with the new game added every night. Okay, so they give you an option to play on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, or Windows PC. Okay, amazing. That's fine. New adventure wherever you want. If you want to check out the games, just go to the website, check out the games. I'm just going over the cover. Download or stream. I want to read this. Stream 100 of PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 2 titles from a wide range of genres to your PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, or Windows PC. Play as much as you like, save your progress, and continue playing either devices. Okay. Or pick from over 300 PlayStation 4 to games to download onto your console and then be ready to play in up to 4K resolution if you play it on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4. I just read that. I cannot download the games onto my PC. Okay, wherever you stream or download your PlayStation Now, PlayStation Now subscription, including the full access to all available online multiplayer mode. Here's the problem with and you want to talk about being subjective. I can't download the games like I could onto my PC, so I don't have the option to do all of that. In order for me to get the full benefits of the PlayStation world, I have to own a PlayStation and a controller. So that means that's an extra $500 because apparently I'm going with the PlayStation 5. That's an extra $500. And I'm not a big fan of the controller, so that means I gotta put money to a third party controller, which is gonna cost $30. And then in order for me to upgrade the storage, I gotta make sure I spend a good amount of money on the storage. Subscribe to PlayStation. Only thing I can say is $60 a month. Okay, fair enough. And I hope I can play the games online for free. If I gotta pay for a service, you must be out of your mind. Well, I'm already paying for a service if I went with ooh. I'm already paying for the service already, $12 a month. But if I gotta pay for PlayStation Now again, I bet PlayStation Plus, you must be out of your mind because I could play Xbox games free. And that's a perk on my PC. PlayStation Now games, they got a whole bunch of games. Let's go through it. I'm saying a whole bunch of games because I just don't feel like going through it. Getting started. PlayStation Now on PC. Remember, I only own a PC. Get instant access to demands, blah, blah, blah. Download the PlayStation Now app. Connect a controller and start streaming 100 games on demand. So I can't play with my keyboard and mouse. On Xbox, I could. On Xbox Game Pass, I could, but I can't play keyboard and mouse. To me, keyboard and mouse is a better controller. So you're telling me I gotta connect a PlayStation 4 controller to a PC to play PC game? I mean to play PlayStation games. Why? Blah blah. 800 games, whatever. So install PlayStation Now app, connect my controller, play on PC, PlayStation 5. How is this the best value for me to play? I don't own a PlayStation controller. So don't tell me I gotta buy a PlayStation controller. I don't want to. I got a Switch controller. Can I use my Switch controller onto my PC to play the game? No, I gotta own a PlayStation controller. How is that a better value? And yeah, this video is gonna be long, but how is that a better value? I can't use keyboard and mouse. I could with Xbox. Let's go over to Stadia because I don't want to be like picky. Let's go to Stadia. You have what it takes. $9.99 after trial. Cancel anytime. Okay, they give you a free 1 month. That's way better than PlayStation because I think only had it 1 week. 1 month. That's way better. But a lot of people got PlayStation now, and apparently, looking at the numbers, what they did is kind of horrible. Play free games with Stadia Pro. They're not free if you gotta pay for it. That's just my opinion. The Unlimited membership, free again. Pay $10 for unlimited games, new games every month. Get even more games for less. No downloads, no updates. That's a perk right there. You don't have to download the game. That's awesome. Play the bigger game with the stuff you already own instantly. I did try Google Stadia before, and it came like 3 months free for me one time, and I could have played on my phone, tablet. I could have played with keyboard and mouse, and you can play on keyboard and mouse. Come on, man! You tell me, and you tell me PlayStation Now is a service. Let's check out the what you call it. Let's check out the try Stadia for 1 month. No. I know that you could play for free on Stadia. Let's check that out. How much does Stadia cost? Stadia Pro is free to try 1 month. Jump in with, okay, now you can also buy games individual in Stadia. Store everything if you don't have access to Stadia Pro subscription. You don't have to buy the subscription? All you gotta do is buy games and play on Stadia Pro? Oh, snaps. Let's check out the games. Stadia Pro, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I could buy the game and I could play on Stadia Pro. I mean, I could play on Stadia without paying for the service? Wow. So, it's a marketplace. It's a marketplace. That's what a marketplace is. You don't have to pay for Stadia Pro in order to play the games. Alright, so now we're going to GeForce Now. We're going to go into that a little bit later. We're here at GeForce Now, and this is from NVIDIA. GeForce Now is pretty much a streaming service that you can play the games that you already own on Steam and stuff, and you can play like on the TV and stuff like that. So you get cloud gaming available. So it's pretty much in the cloud. You could buy this device to play on your TV. You can play on your Mac, which is awesome. You can play on your Mac, on your laptop, play on your computer, play on the tablet, play on your cell phones. That's pretty cool. 1,000 games, 1,000 plus games ready to play. Oh, that's already beaten PlayStation Plus. Matter of fact, I think that beaten all the services. But yeah, Fortnite, blah blah blah. So Windows PC, Mac OS, Android Chrome, Android TV, and Safari. Oh, everyone play. Check out your favorite streamer, YouTube, world top PC gamers. Okay, share to win. You bought. Okay, so membership. So you choose a membership. Okay, so for zero, it's free. It's free. Yeah, you get standard access and 1 hour session length, but and that's one thing I have gripe with GeForce Now is you have 1 hour sessions, which is ugly. But if you go priority, you get paid, you get billed annually. So $100 a year, or you could spend $20. Oh, you could spend $10 a month, but people will go with annually is you save $20 and you're only paying 100. So your priority access to gaming servers, you extend session length, you get ray tracing on. Oh, you get ray tracing on a TV, on a device like this. You get ray tracing. You get ray tracing on your tablets. You get ray tracing on your phone. You get ray tracing. Honest to me, being honest, I think this might be better than PlayStation. But the numbers show that people will rather play on PlayStation now. Do you see what I did, Rome Rush? I looked at everything, every services. Most of those services you can play for free, aka all you gotta do is buy the game. Another thing, that's a marketplace. PlayStation, I can't pay for a game. I gotta play streaming. And let me bring this streaming up for you, okay? Streaming is a hassle. You just don't understand that, okay? But let's continue with the video because I just showed you all the evidence that I can that's showing you that PlayStation Now is not a great deal. Even at $60 a year, I'm not getting as much as I would on Stadia, or even because Stadia is free. I just have to pay for the games. I can't get that same energy that I would on GeForce or Stadia. So honestly, is it really a good value as a person that trying to go out there and try to play games? Yeah, you're probably gonna have. Ooh, can't even argue with that because guess what? 800 games compared to 1,000. GeForce. Let's continue.
That's whack. Why can't I just have both? You know? Why can't I just have game? Man, never mind. Never mind all that.
Who say you can't have both? Who say you can't have both? What's stopping for you to having both is you.
What I'm gonna say is, I don't see the value in Game Pass like everybody else do. I don't see it. I see value. When I think of value, I'm thinking of something that you're getting for cheap. You're getting like bang for your buck.
Then PlayStation Now is not value. GeForce is more value than PlayStation Now. And plus, that's not value. Value is how much that you could get for the low price. How much can you get for a low price? Maybe people don't want to stream. What's the value of that? You could download games onto your PC from Xbox Game Pass because the internet is crap. And you're not thinking about that. You don't think objective. You're thinking because of you. You're thinking of you. I'm thinking of everybody else. And that's where people call you a PlayStation fanboy, because you're thinking about your needs only. You're not thinking about everybody's needs.
That's what you get. So with Game Pass, you get like 300, like 400 games, almost 400 games, and you're paying $180 a year. Because let's be real, you're gonna need to play online. So
if they got PC, they don't have to pay online. I have a PC. The reason why I paid the extra $5 is because of the phone. The phone. The phone. That's the reason why I'm paying the extra $5. I could play Game Pass. Speaking of, if I have Steam, I don't really have to pay for Game Pass. I could play all my games on Steam onto my phone. And that's free.
you're gonna get the ultimate. There's no way around that. So you paying $180 a year for 400 some games, not to mention the padding that's in there. We talking about the EA games, the several Maddens and FIFAs in there.
I have a copy of ESPN 2K5 and All Pro Football 2K8. I'm not a football fan, but those football games right there is amazing. I could go ahead and get my sister Xbox and play 360 games and play it on there. They're old games. People play old games. You don't have to play old games. And this is where I'm saying that you cannot understand why people is crapping on you because you're thinking about yourself. I'm thinking about the consumer. I'm thinking about you and everybody else in consideration. You're not doing that. You're thinking about you. Just because you don't want to play Psychonaut doesn't mean that everybody else don't want to play Psychonaut. Just because you don't want to play 2K19, I mean not 2K19, but Madden 2019 doesn't mean everybody else playing Madden 2019. Maybe they played it because they got cards in that game and they can get over to 20. You're not thinking about those scenarios. You're not thinking outside the box. You're thinking inside, and that's the part you don't understand.
The several NBA lives, uh, the multiple uh, UFCs in there. You know what I'm saying?
So what? Let them play the games wherever they want to play. It's options. Options. How this person don't understand options?
You got UFC 3 in there. Who's playing UFC 1?
You got people that. Uh, 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 uh.
You got Madden 21 in there. Who's playing Madden 15?
Who's playing PlayStation now? People that want to play it. Same thing.
And you got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 in there. Maddens. You mean to tell me you gonna choose to play any of those older games? Any of those older Maddens over the newer Madden? So why put the rest of the games in there? Why? Because it's
Do you think they should rotate it? People want to play those games. How can you not see that? And this is PlayStation fanboys do say this. Why do I want to play older games? That's one of the things they do bring up. J-Tech bring that up. Well, I got the PlayStation 5, so I don't have to play PlayStation 4 games. Who want to play older games? People out there want to play older games. And that's the mindset you have.
padding. It's just padding, you know? And it looks good. On the surface, it's like, ooh, look at all these games until you realize I'm not going to play a lot of these games. And that don't stop at the sports games. That's all the way across the board. It's plenty of other games in there that I'm looking at like, no, I'm not paying. I don't want to play that.
No, I don't want to pay money to play PlayStation Now games. It's the same argument, dude. You don't see it because you only see the value in PlayStation Now that is supposed to be over Xbox Game Pass. Let's put games on the same level. What else am I getting to play on Game Pass and PlayStation Now? What's the better value? All the games are on the same level. We already know it's subjective. Let's put them all on the same level. Nothing bigger, nothing smaller. Doesn't matter about exclusive, doesn't matter if it's not. What other perks am I getting that PlayStation Now giving me that Xbox doesn't?
It's $180 a year when I could easily go on eBay and get these games for nearly half the price. What? 2 months after release?
Maybe people don't have the money to pay for that.
If you're really trying to save money.
How is that saving money? Here, I want to bring it to you. You go on eBay and you pick up an Xbox 360. Let's just say somebody want to play 2K10 on the Xbox 360 because to me, 2K10 was pretty fun. We pick up the Xbox 360. It breaks. I gotta find another Xbox 360. That one breaks. I'm going down paying more money trying to find the Xbox 360 and then the game. The game might be scratched up. So why would I spend more money on trying to find those games and more money and more time to try to find those games in that system if I could just go ahead and play it on Game Pass? Yeah, I might not play 2K10 on Game Pass, but let's say current game. Let's say, like you say, Madden 15. Maybe I want to play Madden 15. I gotta search, keep on searching. It's the same argument right there. stuff break down. If it's on a service or if it's on a marketplace, let me go ahead and pay for it on the marketplace. And if a hard drive break down, I could just replace the hard drive. Jeez, simple PC facts. Jeez.
Because you're not saving money dropping games and getting games out of playing games day one in Game Pass or some.
How am I saving money if I had to go ahead and buy a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5 to get the full effect of PlayStation Now?
Subscribing to a service for those day one games in Game Pass. You're not saving no money. Hey.
Again, I'm saving money because if I got to get the full benefits of PlayStation Now, how am I saving money? I got a PC right here. I don't get the full benefits of PlayStation Now? To me, I think that's a ripoff.
Heck. But with PlayStation Now, you got 400 games that's downloadable.
And GeForce have... No. What? Let me rewind that real quick.
Heck. But with PlayStation Now, you got 400 games that's downloadable.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
I knew it. Room Rush. Are you serious? I can't download the games on my PC, so that means I gotta pay for a PlayStation 5. I gotta get another controller. That means I also have to pay for PlayStation Plus. So AKA, you got $120 plus $500 plus $30. Then I gotta get an SSD, and that's plus $200. I spent over $1,000 on the system because you know why? I cannot get that benefits on a PC. Therefore, it's not the best value. I just spent close to $1,000 compared to Game Pass. You just got caught in 4K. You got caught in 4K. Ooh. 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 PlayStation Plus is for PlayStation. If you own one, you get the full benefits. I don't have a PlayStation, so I don't get the full benefits. You're thinking about yourself, you stingy dude. How is that is convenient?
I mean, you're getting way more money for $60 a year.
I just proved to you that you're wrong in that situation. You have to own a PlayStation. Yeah. I caught you, B. I caught you.
For $60 a year. Even if I chose to have PS Plus and PS Now, that's $120 a year, and I get way more games and I get to play online.
Now let's go with the common person because apparently he don't understand. I'm gonna pull out a calculator, and I'm not gonna add taxes. Okay, so we got $500 for a PlayStation 5, right? Plus $200 for the MEME M.2 because I don't want to go ahead and get extra storage. I could just add this. Let's go with 200. Actually, 250 because I think I want to go with that Seagate because I have options, right? Then let's go ahead and add PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus. So that's like $120, right? And then let's go ahead and add a controller because, like I say, I need to get a similar controller to this. So let's be generous and add 30. $900, B. $900. So what is? And then not only that, that's also $60 a month. I mean, $120 a year. So who is really saving money? I don't own an Xbox, but I can play all my games on the PC.
How's that not the better value? Let's be real. Majority of people that's crusading for Game Pass are Xbox console gamers. Straight.
And the people who save it for PlayStation Now is PlayStation players. Because if I went and got the full benefits of PlayStation, now I gotta spend at least $900. I mean, over $900.
It up. Majority. So you ain't fooling me.
You you you're delusional, dude. You own a PlayStation. You get the full benefits.
I go on for days about it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, let me bring this up real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went to this website where it is telling the average price of selected game console in Brazil in 2019. This was before the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series. So we're gonna look at the prices. As you can see down here, it says PlayStation 4 Pro, Xbox One X, PlayStation 4 Slim, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One S, and Super Nintendo. Okay, so for the price of a PlayStation 4 Pro, it's $651 in Brazil of 2019 in US dollars. Because the reason why prices cost more in Brazil is because you got the import tax. Reason why is it's higher than what we have in America. So you got PlayStation 4 Pro right here that costs $651. You got the Xbox Series Xbox One X, which is $649. Yes, cheaper, but at the same time, it's still a little bit more. PlayStation 4 Slim is $551. You know, everybody talking about PlayStation 4 is pretty cheap. It's not in Brazil. We got the Nintendo Switch, which is $469. Nice. In Brazil. We got the Xbox One S, $402. Even though it was a S version, it was still $402. Still kind of pricey because I'm thinking in Brazil, maybe work is not the greatest. And if we look at the Super Nintendo, we have $144. So if I was living in Brazil, if I had the money, I probably will get a PC because a PC will be a little bit better, in my opinion. Guess how much a PlayStation 5 will cost? Make a wild guess. I pulled up some statistics. PlayStation 5 incredibly high price in Brazil get cut just ahead of launch. Alright, Sony announced the price cut for PlayStation 5 accessory in Brazil week before last week. Alright, so they did cut the price in Brazil. So they revealed a $499 price for a standard edition, which just make price of the Xbox Series X a $399 price for the digital edition. So before they cut the price, it was roughly $795.24 and $882.75. So not only before the price cut, it was $882.75. Then you gotta pay for everything that he just imagined. Dude, are you serious? You saying the best value? You get the most value in the PlayStation 5 ecosystem. You own the PlayStation 5. What about the people in Brazil? What about people in China? What about everywhere in the world? All right, you got to be kidding me. Everybody in the world. I'm thinking about everybody in the world. You're thinking about you and your own self. And that's why Xbox Game Pass is the best value, because you don't have to own an Xbox to get the full benefits. Dude, I'm thinking like a business person. You're thinking like a fanboy.
But my opinion is PlayStation Now makes sense if I'm trying to penny pinch.
It makes sense to you because you own a PlayStation. I got to spend at least $900. What kind of investment is that?
Or I'm trying to save money. If I'm trying to get the best value, I'm looking for the best value.
You're looking for the best value. You own the PlayStation, so that is the best value for you. Yeah. As far as you could download the games, that's value for you. I agree. As far as, you paying for online, which I don't have to, but I'm paying because I want to play on my phone. Yeah, that's the best value. That's best value for you. I give you that. But if you want to go ahead, because I know you don't play on PC, so you got to get the Xbox Series S. You got to go ahead and get all that. So I understand that for the best value that you have, yeah, but you're not taking in consideration how much you paid for those systems and everything. But yeah, at the same time, you got to do with that. So me having PC, if I gotta, and let's just take that out of the consideration for you. Let's say you own both. Best value for you, yes. But me, for not owning both, let's say I don't own an Xbox. Let's say I don't own a PlayStation. All right, to get the full effect of the whole entire platform, I gotta spend $900 at least for PlayStation Now, over than I could pay $180 a year with the Xbox because I own a PC and I get the full value. You just don't understand.
So I can pay $60 and I get to play almost 900 games.
900 games? Dude, I could play over 10,000 on NVIDIA GeForce. Yeah.
Stream or no stream? 900 games.
Because you could download the games onto your system. I can't do that.
Games I get to play. And there's not
Jump
there's
cut.
not if is there no, it's not. There's no padding. I haven't seen any padding in PlayStation Now.
Who want to play the games that everybody pretty much played in the generation and already played? We already know PlayStation 4 was the popular system in last generation. We already know that. So most people on the market is going to own those games. They had a chance to play those. A lot of people didn't own Xboxes. So yeah, we know people play those games. But for this generation, everybody plays those games. The reason why the Xbox Series, the Xbox Game Pass is so attractive is because you got people that haven't even played those games from last generation or the generation before that. While on PlayStation, everybody else played that game. So you might have fun playing those games, but everybody else don't want to.
And believe me, I got both. I got PlayStation Now and I got Game Pass. I see
Citation needed. I need to see evidence.
them both. And I have streamed PlayStation Now, and it's playable. It's not awful like everybody want to make it seem like. It's not. It's not awful. If it was that awful, believe me, it wouldn't be around. It's not awful. Maybe your internet's trash.
Congratulations, dude. You don't think about the consumer. You're thinking about your own self. Because let's take that as subjective. Because I have internet and my internet is fine. I swap over to better internet. So I have no problem playing online. You say your internet is not trash, but you saying your internet is trash. How disingenuous can you be without thinking about everybody else? What about the people in Dakota who have trash internet? At least they could download their games onto, and they have PC. At least they could download the Xbox games onto their PC, and they can't download the games on PlayStation Now. They have to stream it all. You're not thinking about the people. You're thinking about yourself. And this is the reason why people think that you're a Sony fanboy. Opinions could be dumb, like I told you in the scenario. If black people think they're superior, how dumb is that? If white people think white people are superior, how dumb is that? Some people might say Hitler's right. That's their opinion. Do you think that's right? No. No. Opinions could be right or wrong. All right? Your opinion is wrong. Yes, you own a PlayStation. Let's talk to the people that don't own PlayStation, like people in Brazil, people in China, everywhere else. You don't think that. Xbox is more pro-consumer than PlayStation being anti-consumer. Are you kidding me? And this is where I think that you don't get where people coming from. And this is me going into it deep because this is a long video. So guess what? You're a PlayStation fanboy.
Maybe that's what it is. But like I said, man, I see more value. Because look, value is saving money, right? Like I said earlier, value is bang for your buck. And you're saving money.
You realize you get more features in Game Pass over PlayStation. You get more value in Game Pass over PlayStation because I don't own none of the system. You own a PlayStation. You might own an Xbox. I don't know. I need to see evidence. You get all the value in PlayStation, but you get to download the games, you get to do all of that. I get it. But how can I do the same thing if I don't own a PlayStation? I have to spend close to $1,000 to get the same thing. It was all market prices. And then for Xbox, I don't own an Xbox, but guess what? My PC could do the same thing that the Xbox could. So yeah, how am I getting the best value? To you, yes, because you own it. But to me, I can't.
And you're getting quality,
No, you're not.
right? Well, I'm not saying Xbox Game Pass isn't quality. I didn't say that at all.
When you say PlayStation Now is the best value in gaming, we already assuming that you saying Xbox is not the best quality. I could play on keyboard and mouse. I can't do that with PlayStation. I could download my games onto my PC. I can't do that with PlayStation. I could go ahead and play online for free. I can't do that on PlayStation. I could go ahead and do so much stuff with Xbox Game Pass you can't do with PlayStation. I could talk to friends on Xbox Game Pass in PlayStation. I can't. I tried that. I tried it with some YouTubers, but I couldn't chat with them because I don't own a PlayStation. You get the full benefits if you own a PlayStation, but you get all the benefits if you own Xbox or PC. How can you be this dense? I'm not thinking like this because I'm not an Xbox fanboy. My opinion works for everybody else. They could own a laptop and they still get the full benefit from Xbox. They can't get the full benefit for PlayStation. Go on the PC and try to download a game on PlayStation onto your hard drive. You can't because they don't let you. They don't let you, dude. You're so ingenuine. This video's dumb. Your opinion is incorrect. Because if that's the case, then how come Microsoft got 23 million compared to PlayStation Now 3.2 million? Even with Stadia, you could buy the games and not pay for it. You could buy the games for GeForce and not pay for it. But PlayStation's not popular than them. Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
I just said PlayStation Now has the better value.
No, it doesn't. Because I just explained that my PC cannot get the full experience of PlayStation.
It does. I think both of them got value to the right person.
Well, congratulations. You finally said something that I somewhat agree with. But I get more with Game Pass. Because I don't have to own an Xbox. With PlayStation, I have to own it.
It does. And who am I to say, which one is more valuable besides, speaking on my own opinion? I'm
Just because it's your opinion doesn't mean it's right.
not going to definitively say, like a lot of you guys do, about Game Pass is the better value.
A lot of people own PC. PC gaming is more popular than you expected. You're thinking about you. You're not thinking about the whole entire world. They got options with Game Pass, Google Stadia, and all that stuff. It's just, if you want to think about it, if you want to look at every single detail, PlayStation come last, but there's more people on PlayStation Now than those services.
better value. No. I think PlayStation Now is a better value. Not PlayStation Now is a better value. Even though I'm going to title a video, PlayStation Now is a better value.
Then why would you title it? You see, this is where people calling you a fanboy. Because you titled the name, PlayStation Now is the better value in gaming. Do you see how fanboyish that sound? You're not seeing it. You're a fanboy of PlayStation. You own the PlayStation. You get the most in PlayStation Now through PlayStation. You looking at it through a PlayStation mind. I'm looking at the consumer part of the mind. I give companies my money because I want to get the product that they offer. Because I don't even have to own Game Pass. I could use GeForce Now and play all my games on there. I could buy my games on Steam and use Steam links. I got so many options. I'm giving people other options. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna pay for whatever they want. I'm not gonna force them to get PlayStation Now, but I'm gonna tell them the perks. And also, can you get points on PlayStation Now? Just thinking about it. Like when you complete trophies, when you complete tasks and everything, do you get points so you can pay for PlayStation Now again? Because if we think it like that, if I could go ahead, go into Xbox every single day, complete tasks, complete achievement and stuff, and they give me credit, I could put that towards Xbox Game Pass. And guess what? Xbox Game Pass is pretty much free. What's your argument in that?
But anyways, that's all I want to say.
And that's it for the video. I don't care about whatever happened after the 3 minutes. I want to make myself bigger and everything. Rum Rush. Your opinions are dumb. People could judge your opinion. Just because you think it's right, just because it's your opinion doesn't mean it's not wrong. Like I said, if somebody say that Hitler was right and that's their opinion, you think they're right? No. So the fact that you cannot understand why Game Pass is, I'm thinking about the whole entire world. You know, PlayStation is not the best value than Game Pass. It's not. People going to choose Game Pass because they give you more in the service. And also, it's a marketplace. PlayStation Now is not a marketplace. Stadia is a marketplace. You could buy the game without paying for the service. GeForce is actually a service because you don't have to pay for it. So technically, you can pay for it. Yeah, you get an hour free and everything. But if you pay $100, you play games for free, and you get ray tracing. Honestly, to me, that might be a better value than PlayStation Now. But again, people like PlayStation Now over any of those services. I mean, I could say the same thing for GeForce, but you're going to go ahead and pull up the how many people on GeForce over PlayStation. So yeah, in your opinion, making you sound like a fanboy. I went in there and I even say to Game Pass that some of the stuff they have is with stuff that Microsoft do is kind of messed up, like try to increase yearly services to $120 a year, all that stuff. So the fact that I could criticize any company because all they want is my money. I give them what I want. And if it's that what I want, then that's fine. That's the end of transaction. Unless they pay me specifically to talk about it, then you have yourself a point. You, on the other hand, you don't think like that. You think like a fanboy. And for you to put that in your title, making it sound like you're a fanboy, rewatch your video again and watch this video because I want to talk to TK9, I'm sorry, so he can explain to you more on why Game Pass is more popular than now. Well, that's it with the video. Everybody, thank you for watching. I know this has been a long video because I just wanted to put my points out there and tell him how he's wrong. And again, I want to have that 1,000 subscriber Lego build, and I am going to go ahead and give that away to one lucky subscriber. And, I just can't wait for somebody to, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to build it. I'm probably just going to give it away so they can build it. But yeah, you know what? I might build one and then buy another one to give it away. I think that would be an option. I'm going to buy one and give one away. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like my content, just if I earn your subscription, I'm happy for that. And remember, everybody's human. My name's Sendo Q. You have yourself a great day. Bye.